What is going on, internet? My name is Lou and I make Linux videos. So it is roughly 3:30 in the morning. I've got a nice little diet soda here. I am just wired. I can't go to sleep, so I figured I would bring you guys a video on how to remove bloatware from your Android device. I'm going to be using the Android SDK to do this, and I want to preface this by saying there's always somebody that leaves comments on my videos saying, hey, why don't you just do it this way? Or why are you doing it that way? Or, this is Linux, this is Android. There's 1,000 different ways to accomplish the same task. If I'm doing it one way and you do it another, that's fine. If we get to the same we get to the same end result. We may take different paths how to get there, but we end up at the same place. So, keep in mind, there are some people that want the dummy version of things, meaning they don't need to know necessarily everything going on in the background of how things work. They just need a very simple way to get something done, and that's fine. If you want to remove bloatware very simply, you can get an app like Titanium Backup, or even a lot of the file explorers will help. Your file managers will help you mount the system as writeable, and then you can navigate that way. I'm the type of person that I like to learn the manual way on how to do things. I like to learn the process, because if that app ever stopped being developed, or the graphical way, or the easy dummy way of how to do things, if for whatever reason those methods stopped, I want to know how to do something. I also enjoy learning. I like to know how to get everything done kind of the long way. That's how I like to learn. And if that's for you, then tonight I think you may find this pretty interesting. So I've taken a few notes here that I'm going to share with you guys. But first things first, I'm going to assume that you have the Android SDK installed, and I'm going to assume that it is in your path, okay? If you don't know what I'm talking about, then this video may be a little bit advanced for you. I do have some videos here on my channel about the Android SDK, so you may want to go check those out first. So first things first, we're going to type adb shell. Feel free to watch this in 1080p so you can see exactly what I'm typing. And to help out a little more, we'll use green key. Okay, so if you notice this symbol here, the $, that basically means we do not have root access for ADB. Now we want to elevate ADB's access and give it root privileges. The way that we do that is type su. Now, if you have a root app like SuperSU installed in your phone, you should have a dialog that just popped up. I have a Motorola X Developer Edition, and a dialog box should pop up and ask you if you want to grant ADB root privileges, and just select yes. So now, as you can see, it says I'm root at Ghost. Ghost is the code name for my Motorola X. So just because I'm root doesn't mean I can now just do whatever I'd like. Anything installed to the system directory is read-only. So if we want to remove any bloatware that's installed to the system directory, we're going to have to remount the system as writeable. Anything installed to the data directories, we can actually delete right now. And I'm going to show you a demonstration of that. So if we list everything out here, you can see there's system down there. Everything is in alphabetical order. There's data. We're going to go into data, so cd data. Let's list everything out inside data. We see that within data we have a... Oh, went up a little too far. We have an app directory. So let's actually put ourselves within app. List it out. So here's all of our applications. These are applications that are not protected, so they're not installed in the system directory. And these are this is where the apps go that you usually install from the Android market or the Google Play Store. So I'm going to show you an app that I installed. This is actually an app I use, but cars.com. Alright, so here's cars.com, and let's remove it. So we do that by rm com dot, and then if you use tab, it'll autocomplete. Hit enter. We just uninstalled that application. It's gone. So removing an app from the data directory is that simple, okay? A lot of your again, Motorola stuff is in here. Let's back out of this and put ourselves within the system directory. So since KitKat, apps are placed in a few different spots. So you've got system and then app and then private app, or priv hyphen app. Let's go into that directory there. And a lot of your Verizon apps are going to be in here. Okay, you can remove them. Well, you will be able to once I show you how to mount the system as writeable. And a lot of your Motorola apps are in here. So if you're not going to use Motorola Care or a lot of the other Motorola specific applications, this is where they're going to be. So now that we know where a lot of these apps are, we need to be able to mount our system as writeable. So what we're going to do is you're going to type out mount. All right. The mount command is going to list all your mounts. What I want you to pay special attention to in here is we need to look for system. And if you're on a modern Android device, system should be formatted in ext4. So let's find system. Here we go. So system, as you can see right here, is ext4. So we're going to take some notes, and the reason why you're going to use that or need that information is because we're going to use it in a little bit. So you may want to just take note that ext4 is the format for system for your device. Now what I want you to do is we want to do an ls-l /dev/block/. All right. This is going to list a lot of our mount points. So what we need to do is we need to find the mount point for your system. So a lot of you Android developers out there that are don't want to mount the system using BusyBox, and you need to know exactly what block is mounted on, you can find it this way. You can see here are the blocks that the radio is mounted to, radios, so on and so forth. But we're going to come down this list, and you're going to all of a sudden see right here, boom, system. All right, and this is the block my system is mounted to right here. So what we're going to do is you may want to copy that down, okay, because here is the command that we're going to now take those few pieces of information and we're going to plug it into. So you want to do mount dash o space remount comma space dash, actually I'm sorry, comma rw space dash t ext4. That's the format our system is formatted to, /dev/block / and our system here again is mmcblk 0p8. Alright, so we're going to put that there and then space / system. Boom. Alright, so now our system is writeable. So what we can do is we can put ourselves within system app, list everything out. So now we're in system app. So let's see here. If we wanted to remove something in here, we could do that. Let's remove magic smoke wallpapers because I don't use those at all. Alright, so we want to remove magic smoke wallpapers. Now, if this is not a custom ROM and if it's a factory image, you're going to have the APK and then you should have an ODEX file. Remove them both. Alright, so we're going to remove magic smoke. So we do that by RM. Now it's going to let us know that there's a few. If we hit tab, because we only typed MAG, it's going to give us every occurrence of MAG. So we want to do magic smoke wallpapers.apk. So rm oh. Okay. So we just removed Magic Smoke Wallpapers Odex and then APK. So if we list everything out again, everything's in alphabetical order. As you can see, neither of those are in the list here. So let's see here. Anything else I want to take out of here? No, I think I've removed a lot of the bloat out of here already. So there's really not a lot more I'm going to remove. If we come back out one directory and we put ourselves within the private app directory, a lot of your, again, your Verizon apps are going to be here and your Motorola apps are going to be in here as well. You know what? Maybe we'll take out Motorola Care. I think I've disabled it anyway. Yeah, let's remove that. So we'll remove MotoCare APK and MotoCare Odex. So MotoCare.apk. Did I type it wrong? Actually, you know what? We're going to keep that there because... No, we'll take it out. Oh, it's got a capital C. Alright, we're also going to remove MotoCare.odex. Going to also remove MotoCare INT. Actually, you know what? And then APK. Good. List everything back out again. All those Motorola, that Motorola Care is now gone. That's awesome. I've already removed a lot of the Verizon stuff, so that's not in here either. Awesome. So that's it, guys. That's how to use the Android SDK to remove bloat from your Android device. So anything, again, installed in the data directory, you do not need. It's not read-only, so you can actually delete that without having to mount your file system as writable. But anything in the system directory, you're going to have to remount that system directory to be able to remove anything from it, because it's set up to be read-only. So I'm going to put the commands that we used in the video description below, so you guys can see what exactly that I typed in, because that is important. Now, when you remove things while the system is running like this, some of the icons and stuff may still appear in your your application drawer, so you may just have to reboot the device to have that disappear because of the way that we are removing them. So again, you want to type out mount to be able to find the format of your system directory, which is ext4, and then we're going to type out ls-l dev block, and what you're looking for is this word right here where it says system. You need to have the block identifier. So when we go to remount, you can put it in this remount command down here. All right, so it's that easy. That's how you find out the block that your system's system partition is on, and then that's how you would actually remount it as writable, and then you remove the APKs and the bloat using the RM command, just like you would in a Linux system. So it's that simple, guys. Really, it seems more complicated than it really is, but for me, now you know, even with TWRP recovery, you can actually reboot into recovery, and you can use the file manager to actually, well, you can mount the system and then use the file manager to delete everything that way. But it's just so much quicker for me to just, you know, fly through in the terminal and remove everything that I want, than having to actually go. The graphical way is actually slower for me than to do it this way. So this is super easy, very simple, and it's a nice method to remove bloat from your Android device. Hopefully this helped, guys. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it on Google Plus. And you know, if you are interested in more Android content, more Linux content, be sure to subscribe to my channel. And as always, I really appreciate the support. I hope this video helped you guys out and it improves your Android experience. We'll catch you guys later.